Bienvenidos al curso de inglés definitivo de Vaughan. Lección 2. Nivel avanzado.
Gimnasia verbal. El acusativo 1. Annie, hello. How are you today?
Hello, fine, thanks.
Great. I'm fine too. So let's get going then. We're going to look at something which causes a lot of Spaniards problems when speaking English, even Spaniards of a higher level. And that is the fact that in English, we don't have a subjunctive, which obviously radically affects the way we structure verbs like want. Basic verbs like want. Yo quiero que ellos vengan. I want them to come. We never, ever, 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 ever say, I want that they come. Jamás. ¿Vale? Bien.
Okay.
Let's just go step by step then and look at a very basic phrase and see how we modify it later when we want to use the accusative. Quieren venir. How would we say that, Annie?
They want to come.
They want to come. Exactly. Now, if we want to modify this and say, for example, quieren que yo venga, we simply add the pronoun, me, in the middle. So we would say, they want
Me to come.
me to come. Okay, it's very simple. It's simple, but because it's so different from Spanish, it's very common to make mistakes on this and say automatically they want that. Jamás. Repito. No, se dice they want that. Vale, and it doesn't change in the past either. They want me to come, if you wanted to say querían que yo viniera, becomes they wanted me to come. Okay?
Okay.
So, we'll look at a few more examples before I put you to the test, Annie.
Okay. Ella quiere que le llame.
She wants him to call her.
Él quiere que nosotros seamos felices.
He wants us to be happy, but we are happy anyway, so it doesn't matter. The next one.
Quiero que España prospere.
I want Spain to prosper.
Queremos que tú asistas.
We want you to attend.
Pedro quería que su padre le ayudase.
Peter, or Pedro, wanted his father to help him.
Yo quería que lloviera.
I wanted it to rain. Okay, it's very easy, but the important thing, of course, as always, is practice makes perfect, okay? We'll practice and practice and practice until you never, ever make the mistake of saying, I want that he, or I want that she, I want that me, or whatever, again, okay?
Okay.
Bien, okay. Quiero que él venga. Vamos rápido, ¿eh?
I want him to come.
I want him to come, no come. Come.
Come.
Come. Again.
I want him to come.
Good. ¿Quieres que ella vaya?
You want her to go.
Good. Ella quiere que paren.
She wants them to stop.
Ella. Shh.
Shh.
She wants.
She wants them to stop.
Okay. Quieren que les echemos una mano.
They want that.
No.
Sorry. They want us to lend a hand.
Okay, exactly. We never say they want that.
Okay.
Él no quiere que ella lo sepa.
He doesn't want her to know about it.
I wonder why. Okay. Ella quiere que él le lleve a París.
She wants him to take her to Paris.
To Paris, exactly. Paris is pronounced differently. We put the emphasis on the first syllable in English. Paris y no Paris, okay? Paris. Good stuff. No quiero que estén ahí.
I don't want them to be there.
Okay, queremos que te comportes bien.
We want you to behave properly.
We want you to behave properly. Nadie quiere que pierdan.
Nobody wants them to lose.
Todo el mundo quiere que ganen.
Everybody wants them to win.
Or everyone wants them to win. Of course, everybody and everyone are totally synonymous. They're totally interchangeable. ¿Quiere alguien que él venga?
Does anybody want him to come?
Good. I'm glad you used the third person. No se dice do anybody, sino does. Perfecto. ¿Quieren que yo llegue puntual?
Do they want me to be on time?
Good. Do they want me to be on time? And again, we wouldn't say punctual here. Do they want me to be punctual? Punctual is usually a general attitude. I'm usually punctual.
Okay.
Yeah, but on a specific occasion, we would say to be on time. You must be on time tomorrow morning, okay? No quiero que ella haga preguntas.
I don't want her to ask any questions.
Perfect. Okay, let's make it a little more complicated now. And we'll look at some examples not only in the present, but also in the past. ¿Quería ella que yo cortara el césped? Did she want me? Yeah.
Did you want me to cut the grass?
Good, to cut the grass. Did she want me to cut the grass? Yo no quería que pintasen la casa de blanco. To paint something red, to paint something white, to paint something black. Okay?
I didn't want them to paint the house white.
Fenomenal. Okay? Y reitero, jamás decimos I want that you. Okay? Bien. ¿Quiere ella que participen?
Does she want them to take part?
Perfect. And again, we would normally say take part and not participate. Okay? Take part is much, much more common in English. Nunca quisimos que fueses el candidato.
We never wanted you to be The candidate.
Candidate, yeah. We never wanted you to be the candidate. ¿Por qué no querías que yo hablara con ella?
Why didn't you want me to talk to her?
To talk.
Talk.
Not talk. Talk.
Okay.
Again?
Why didn't you want me to talk?
Talk.
with-
Talk. Talk.
Talk.
Como casi talk. Talk. ¿Eh? Sí.
Okay, talk.
Talk. Again?
Why didn't you want me to talk to her?
Talk to her or talk with her. It's more common to say talk to her, ¿ok? ¿Por qué no quieren que leamos el informe? Intriga.
Why don't they want us to read the report?
Okay, try and say want us, como si fuese una sola palabra. Want us. Why don't they want us to read the report? Si no, es que se te rompe la frase.
Okay. Why don't they want us to read the report?
Ok, queríamos que ella diera un discurso.
We wanted her to give a speech.
Good. Querías que vendiésemos la empresa.
You wanted us to sell the company.
Muy bien. Él quiere que paguen un precio más alto.
He wants them to pay a higher price.
Good. He wants them to pay a higher price. ¿Quieres que yo lo haga?
Do you want me to do it?
Good. This is a typical example when people say, do you want that me? Or do you want that I? No.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it? Muy bien, Annie. ¿Qué quieres que haga?
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? ¿Dónde quieres que yo lo haga?
Where do you want me to do it?
Excellent. Ok. ¿Por qué quieres que yo lo haga?
Why do you want me to do it?
Good. ¿Por qué no quieres que yo haga eso?
Why don't you want me to do that?
Again, why don't you want me to do that?
Why don't you want me to do that?
Good. ¿Cómo quieres que yo lo haga?
How do you want me to do it?
How do you want me to do it? ¿Quiere él que yo lo haga también?
Does he want me to do it too?
Good. Does he want me to do it too? No sé por qué ella quiere que yo haga eso.
I don't know why she wants me to do that.
Fenomenal. Great. I'm very pleased to see that you didn't say I don't know why does she want. Porque por supuesto lo de ella quiere es indirecto, con lo cual es sujeto-verbo. El orden nunca cambia. Las frases indirectas. I don't know why she wants me to do that. She, sujeto, wants, verbo.
Okay.
El acusativo 2. Now we've had a thorough look at the verb to want with object pronouns. What we're going to do now, Annie, is have a look at the verb to want with other objects, okay, which is usually when people of a higher level trip up. It's when they make mistakes. Por ejemplo, quiero que la empresa crezca. I want the company to grow. I'll just repeat one more time that we never say I want that the company grows, porque no tenemos subjuntivo en inglés. Por eso decimos I want the company to grow, con el infinitivo después, con to grow, okay? I want the company to grow. Bien, él
Okay.
quiere que España venda más coches.
He wants Spain to
No,
sell.
Spain, no Spain. Spain no existe.
Okay. He wants Spain to sell more cars.
Great. Quieren que el parque se ubique enfrente de su piso.
They want the park to be located opposite their flat.
Opposite their flat. Good. And not in front of their flat. Okay?
Okay.
Opposite, enfrente de. In front of, delante de. It's a false friend. Okay? Peter quiere que la gente de marketing contrate a más gente.
Does Peter want the marketing department to hire more people?
Good. Does Peter want the marketing department to hire more people or to take on more people or to contract more people? Quería ella que las flores se entregaran al día siguiente. Okay, it's to be delivered. Use the passive here. Okay, to be delivered.
Did she want the flowers to be delivered?
Delivered, not delivered. Delivered, okay?
Delivered.
No decimos delivered porque el verbo to deliver no acaba ni en T ni en D, okay?
Okay.
Ni en TE ni en DE, con lo cual no pronunciamos la E final.
Did she want the flowers to be delivered the following day?
Great. Queríamos que la reunión se pospusiera.
We wanted that the meeting.
No, Annie, concentrate. Come on, please. We wanted that the meeting. No, podemos decirlo. We wanted the meeting to be postponed. Wakey, wakey, come
Okay.
on.
We wanted the meeting to be postponed.
Good. John quiere que el equipo se entrene más a menudo.
John wants the team to train more often.
Yeah, John, not John. Yeah, John.
John.
Eso es. John wants the team to train more often. Quieren que la piscina se construya en medio del jardín.
They want the swimming pool to be built in the
the middle,
in
not
the
on the
middle.
middle. In
In
the
the
middle?
middle of the garden.
Eso es. They want the swimming pool to be built in the middle of the garden. ¿Cuándo quieres que vaya el fontanero?
When do you want the plumber to go?
Ok, casi bien, pero no decimos plumber, sino plama. La B es muda. Plama. Fontanero,
Plama.
ok? A plama. La expresión de la semana. Every other. Okay, we're going to look at the way that we in English say un día sí, otro no. Y por supuesto no lo podemos traducir de forma literal, okay? We can never say one day yes, another no. Suena rarísimo, okay? Sounds really weird, really strange, okay, Annie? For example, hablo con mi jefe un día sí, otro no. We would say I talk to my boss every other day. Every other day, okay? Good, let's have a go then. Mi madre me llama un día sí, otro no.
My mother calls me every other day.
Good. My mother calls me every other day. Veo a mis tíos un año sí, otro no. Hablo con año, pero no cambia. Siempre es every other year en este caso.
Okay, I see my uncle and aunt every other day, every other year.
Every other year, ¿ok? Un año. Ya, un año sí, otro no. Por cierto, no tenemos un término colectivo para tíos. We have to say my uncle and aunt. I went to see my uncle and aunt. Not my uncles.
Yeah.
Porque eso sería tíos hombres, ¿no?
Mhm.
Ok, el concesionario de coches, que decimos the car dealers, con apóstrofe S, como es el sitio, el local, digamos, la empresa. El concesionario de coches vende un coche un día sí, otro no.
The car dealers sells a car every other day.
Good. The car dealers sells a car every other day. ¿Ok? Voy a la sierra un sábado sí, otro no.
I go to the mountains every other Saturday.
Saturday, not Saturday. Saturday.
Saturday.
Sata.
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, I go to the mountains every other Saturday. Okay, I'll just remind you that we never ever say one day yes, another no. Okay? Voy al trabajo en coche un día sí, otro no.
I drive to work every other day.
Great. I'm glad you said I drive to work. We don't say I go to work by car.
Okay.
Ir en coche is to drive, simplemente, como conducir, ¿vale? Okay, we can also say every 2 days, every other day, or every 2 days. So we'll have a go with that, with one example, okay? Voy al trabajo en coche un día sí, otro no. La misma frase.
I drive to work every 2 days.
Great. Vocabulario. Conjunciones. Okay, we're going to look at 2 conjunctions now, which are virtually almost synonymous, okay? However and nevertheless. However means sin embargo, nevertheless, no obstante. The difference is, of course, that rather like in Spanish, usually we use however to link 2 ideas together, the first one being a positive idea and the second a negative idea, okay? For example, I'm happy, however, I'm very tired, yeah?
Okay.
Nevertheless, no obstante, is used in exactly the opposite way. We start with a negative idea and then we use nevertheless and then we follow with a positive idea. This is a general rule. Of course, there are many, many exceptions, but just to keep it in mind as a general rule, this is useful, okay? Now, we're going to do this in a different way. I'm going to give you the English this time because I want you to pay special attention to my intonation. We usually pause after saying both nevertheless and however. The longer the pause is, the more emphatic what we say after it is. Okay? And if you can read the Spanish for me.
Está lloviendo. No obstante, voy a dar un paseo.
It's raining. Nevertheless, I'm going to go for a walk.
Estoy contento con el proyecto. Sin embargo, estoy preocupado con los costes.
I'm happy about the project. However, I'm worried about the costs.
Tenía mucho sueño anoche. No obstante, me quedé viendo una película hasta las 2 de la madrugada.
I was very tired last night. Nevertheless, I stayed up watching a film until 2 in the morning.
No tengo ni idea. No obstante, intentaré ayudarte.
I don't have a clue. Nevertheless, I'll try to help you.
Me gusta la idea. Sin embargo, no creo que funcione.
I like the idea. However, I don't think it will work.
Enrique VIII no era particularmente atractivo. No obstante, se casó con 6 mujeres y tuvo muchas amantes.
Henry VIII was incredibly large, actually. In his later years, Henry VIII wasn't particularly attractive. Nevertheless, he married 6 women and had lots of mistresses, or lots of lovers, okay? I suppose being the King of England helped.
Los Jaguar no son baratos. No obstante, quiero uno.
Jaguars aren't cheap. Nevertheless, I want one.
No terminé la propuesta a tiempo. No obstante, entregaré lo que tengo.
I didn't finish the proposal on time. Nevertheless, I'll submit what I have.
Tu currículum promete. Sin embargo, no estamos contratando en este momento.
Your CV looks promising. However, we're not currently hiring.
El tiempo fue horrible. No obstante, nos lo pasamos bien.
The weather was awful. Nevertheless, we had a good time.
No había problemas en el aeropuerto. Sin embargo, perdimos el vuelo.
There weren't any problems at the airport. However, we missed our flight.
La conferencia no fue interesante. No obstante, nos quedamos hasta el final.
The conference wasn't very interesting. Nevertheless, we stayed until the end.
La casa es vieja. No obstante, está en buenas condiciones.
The house is old. Nevertheless, it's in sound condition. We don't usually say to be in good condition when we're talking about a building. We say to be in sound condition. Okay?
Ok. El perro estaba mojado, tenía frío y olía. No obstante, le invité a pasar la noche durmiendo en mi cama.
Muy bien. The dog was wet, cold, and smelly. Nevertheless, I invited him to sleep on my bed for the night. Phrasal verb. To write down. To write down means apuntar. No vale con decir solo to write, ¿ok? Bien, ¿puedes apuntar tu número, por favor?
Can you write down your number, please?
Good. Can you write down your number, please? No tuve tiempo para apuntarlo.
I didn't have time to write it down.
Eso es, con el complemento directo en medio, to write it down. Y nunca diríamos to write down it, ¿ok? I didn't have time to write it down. Por favor, apunta cualquier mensaje que recibas.
Please write down any messages you receive.
Good. Lo hubiera apuntado si lo hubiese comprendido. I would have written.
I would have written it down. No. I would have written that.
Okay, I would have written it down. Di
Okay.
written it como si fuese una sola
Written it.
palabra. Written it down.
I wouldn't written it down.
No, I would have.
I wouldn't.
I would have written it down.
I wouldn't.
I would have.
Would have.
Everybody has problems with this sound. Would have, okay? Would have.
I would have.
Eso es. I would have written it down.
Okay.
Again.
I would have written it down.
Eso es. Bien, lo dejamos ahí. I would have written it down if I'd
Understood.
understood. Not understood. If I'd understood. I would have written it down if I'd understood. Quite difficult. A third conditional there. Mi lápiz se rompió mientras lo apuntaba.
My pencil broke while I was writing it down.
Good. Writing it down. Todo junto. Muy bien. No puedo leer el nombre que él ha apuntado.
I can read the name he's writing down.
He's written down.
He's written down.
I can't read the name he's written down. Ahora vamos a...
Vocabulario.
Good, okay, let's start with a scapegoat, que es...
Cabeza de turco.
Good, harmful,
Dañino, perjudicial,
to stretch,
estirarse.
misunderstanding,
Malentendido.
to take steps,
Tomar medidas.
in charge of,
Responsable de.
to sign,
Firmar.
and feather.
Pluma.
Good, okay, el contable de la empresa se convirtió en el cabeza de turco del presidente.
The company accountant became the president's
Scapegoat.
scapegoat.
No escape, que es escapar, sino scapegoat. Sin E, scapegoat. Y decimos company y no company, ¿ok? The company accountant became the president's scapegoat. Fumar es perjudicial para la salud.
Smoking is harmful.
Good. Paul se estira todas las mañanas.
Paul stretches every morning.
Muy bien. I'm pleased you said stretches y no stretches, ¿ok? Because the verb to stretch ends in CH. So in the third person of the present simple, third person singular, we add an E, stretches. Okay, como catches. He catches, he stretches. Paul stretches every morning. El error se debió a un malentendido.
The mistake was due to a misunderstanding.
Okay, the mistake was due to a misunderstanding. Okay, no misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. Again?
The mistake was due to a misunderstanding.
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 Eso es. Necesitamos tomar medidas para reducir la contaminación acústica. Decimos nosotros noise pollution, ¿vale?
Okay. We need to take steps to reduce noise pollution.
Steps y no steps, ¿ok? Steps, empezamos con la S. We need to take steps to reduce noise pollution. Paul es responsable de la línea de producción.
Paul is the responsible.
No. What's the word we're looking at?
Okay.
Charge of, okay? We don't say someone is the responsible. Responsible nunca es un sustantivo en inglés, ¿ok? Decimos que I am responsible for, es mi responsabilidad, ¿no? Pero I'm in charge of.
Okay.
Soy responsable de, ¿ok?
Paul is in charge of the production line.
Production line. Paul is in charge of the production line. Tienes que firmar con tu nombre en la parte inferior del informe.
You need to sign your name at the bottom of the form.
At the bottom of the form. Okay, you need to sign your name at the bottom of the form. And the last one, el nuevo teléfono móvil de Jackie es tan ligero como una pluma.
Jackie's new mobile phone.
Mobile.
Okay.
No móvil. Mobile.
Jackie's new mobile phone.
No, mobile.
Mobile. Jackie's new mobile phone is light as feather.
No. Jackie's new mobile phone is as light as a feather. Okay?
Jackie's new mobile phone.
Mobile. ¿Cuántas veces tengo de decirlo? Mobile. No se dice móvil. Mobile. Es diferente.
Mobile.
Okay?
Mobile phone.
Excellent.
Okay. Jackie's new mobile phone is as light as a feather.
Gimnasia verbal. Fracciones y porcentajes. Okay, let's run through some fractions very quickly.
Un medio.
1/2 or a half.
Un cuarto.
1/4 or a quarter.
2 tercios.
2/3.
3 quintos.
3/5. Ahí hay que sacar la lengua, ¿eh? Fifths.
5 octavos.
5/8,
6 séptimos.
6/7,
2 novenos.
2/9,
1 décimo.
1/10. ¿Ok? El 50% se dice
50%.
el 10%
10%.
y el 25%.
25%.
Good. By the way, in English, we'd never say the 10%, the 50%, ¿ok? Sin el artículo. 50%, 10%, 30%, lo que sea, ¿ok? Let's run through a very quick exercise then, looking at percentages and fractions, and at the same time, reinforcing the fact that lo mismo que siempre es the same as, y nunca, jamás, the same that, ni the same than, ¿ok? Siempre es the same as.
1/2 es lo mismo que 50%.
1/2 is the same as 50%.
1/4 es lo mismo que el 25%.
1/4 is the same as 25%.
Y 1/3 es lo mismo que el 33,3%.
1/3 is the same as 33.3%. Nosotros en inglés decimos point en vez de coma, ¿ok? Y la coma la ponemos donde vosotros ponéis el punto, después de los miles.
2/3 es igual que el 66,7%.
2/3 is the same as 66.7%.
1/10 es lo mismo que el 10%.
1/10 is the same as 10%. Again, when we're talking about fractions, we always use the singular of the verb to be, okay?
1/8 es lo mismo que el 12,5%.
1/8 is the same as 12.5%.
7 octavos es lo mismo que el 87,5%.
7/8 is the same as 87.5%.
2 quintos es lo mismo que el 40%.
2/5 is the same as 40%.
4 quintos es lo mismo que el 80%.
4/5 is the same as 80%.
2 novenos es lo mismo que el 22,2%.
2/9 is the same as 22.2%.
Y 5 octavos es lo mismo que el 62,5%.
5/8 is the same as 62.5%. Repaso. La clave del éxito. It's so important to review constantly what we've done in previous installments, okay? So we'll just recap on the main points that came up last week. So and such. Era un día tan caluroso que no salimos de casa.
It was such a hot day that we didn't go out of the house.
Good. El día era tan caluroso que no salimos de casa.
The day was so hot that we didn't go out of the house.
It takes.
Se tarda 3 horas en ir a Zaragoza desde Madrid.
It takes 3 hours to go to Zaragoza from Madrid.
Él tarda 1 hora y media en llegar al trabajo.
It takes him an hour and a half to get to work. Negative questions.
¿No estás harto de estudiar?
Aren't you fed up with studying?
¿Por qué no trabajas los sábados?
Why don't you work on Saturdays?
¿Por qué no hiciste más para ayudarle?
Why didn't you do more to help him?
¿Por qué no puedes comprar ese coche?
Why can't you buy that car? Vocabulary. Este coche es muy fiable.
This car is very reliable.
Reliable. Good. No conozco a muchos fabricantes.
I don't know how.
I don't know many manufacturers. Es tranquilizador saberlo.
It's reassuring to know.
Good. Phrasal verb. Puedes contar conmigo.
You can count on me.
Never and ever. ¿Has visto alguna vez un elefante verde?
Have you ever seen a green elephant?
Elephants. Have you ever seen a green elephant? Nunca he visto un elefante verde.
I've never seen a green elephant.
Good. And vocabulary.
¿Dónde está tu firma?
Where is your signature?
Cada vez tengo menos tiempo de ocio.
I have increasingly less leisure time.
¿Cuál es el procedimiento normal?
What is the normal procedure? Verbos irregulares. Okay, we're going to look at 5 verbs: to eat, to drive, to fly, to give, to hear. You all know them, but it's really important to get to grips with the mechanics of the language and be able to use them in context effectively, without stumbling, without thinking about what you're saying. Okay, let's go really quickly then, Annie. Comí demasiado ayer.
I ate too much yesterday.
Good. Él ha volado a París 2 veces este año.
He has flown to Paris twice this year.
Good. Nos dieron un coche la semana pasada.
They gave us a car last week.
They gave us a car last week. He oído 2 chistes hoy hasta ahora.
I've heard 2 jokes so far today.
Good. Condujimos al trabajo esta mañana.
We drove to work this morning.
Good. Mi gato se ha comido la tarta.
My cat has eaten the cake.
El policía oyó los gritos.
The policeman heard the shouts.
Heard. The policeman heard the shouts. Ella voló a Australia la semana pasada.
She flew to Australia last
Yes,
week.
flew, not flew. Flew. Okay? Flew. Ella voló a Australia la semana pasada.
She flew to Australia last week.
To Australia. Good. Hemos conducido 200 kilómetros hasta ahora.
We've driven
Driven.
200 kilometers so far.
Yeah, kilometers. We've driven 200 kilometers so far. Te he dado 5 pistas hasta ahora.
I've given you 5 clues so far.
Good. El pájaro chocó contra la ventana. I'll tell you this one because it's difficult. The bird flew into the window. Okay. Mi jefe oyó la noticia la semana pasada.
My boss heard the news last week.
Great. Okay, don't forget news is uncountable. When we say una noticia, normalmente decimos some news. ¿Vale?
Okay.
O, si quieres, a piece of news, pero nunca a news. ¿Vale? ¿Y cómo se dice un día sí, otro no?
Every other day.
Good. Let's look at some verbs in the negative now. No le di a él el libro.
I didn't give him the book.
Good. Ella no te oyó.
She didn't hear you.
Hear you. Hear.
Hear you.
Su jefe de él no ha comido nada.
His boss hasn't eaten anything.
Good. No has conducido allí antes.
You haven't driven there before.
Driven.
Driven.
¿Cuántas veces, Annie? Yeah? To drive. Drive, drove, driven.
You haven't driven there before.
Good. Mi avión privado no voló a Marbella.
My private jet didn't fly to Marbella.
Good. No me lo han dado.
They haven't given it to me.
Good. No he oído la noticia.
I haven't heard the news.
Okay. Ella no ha conducido este año.
She hasn't driven this year.
Driven, Annie. She hasn't driven this year.
She hasn't driven this year.
Good. No hemos volado en un avión.
We haven't flown in a plane.
No comí el pescado.
I didn't eat the fish.
¿Cómo se dice cabeza de turco?
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat. Good. And some questions now with the same verbs. ¿Condujiste allí?
Did you drive there?
¿Ha oído él la noticia?
Has he heard the news?
Good. ¿El chico te dio el dinero?
Did the boy give you the money?
The money. Good. ¿Los otros han volado a Madrid?
Have the others flown to Madrid?
Flown. Yeah. Have the others flown to Madrid? ¿Tu marido comió el jamón?
Did your husband eat the ham?
¿El rey le ha dado una medalla a él?
Has the king given him a medal?
Medal.
Medal.
No, medal, medal. Okay. ¿La mujer voló sola?
Did the woman fly alone?
Good. ¿Cómo se dice firmar?
To sign.
¿Nuestros empleados han oído la noticia?
Have our
Okay.
Have our employees heard the news?
Heard. Have our
Heard.
employees heard the news? ¿Comiste mi manzana?
Did you eat my apple?
¿Él ha conducido el camión?
Has he driven?
Driven.
Has he driven the truck?
The truck. Has he driven the truck?
Has he driven the truck?
Good.
A continuación, escucharemos el párrafo de la semana.
We've been going over the figures on the new construction project, and we feel that it's not the right time yet to seek a partner. The last joint venture we got involved in was a fiasco in the end, and we're still paying for it. We'd like a couple of more months to see how operations are progressing in general before committing to a new alliance.
We've been going over the figures on the new construction project, and we feel that it's not the right time yet to seek a partner. The last joint venture we got involved in was a fiasco in the end, and we're still paying for it. We'd like a couple of more months to see how operations are progressing in general before committing to a new alliance.
Números. 100 and. Okay, always after if there's a number that follows. 100, 200, 300, we say and. 120, 101. Okay, don't forget the word and. Okay, I want you to write down the following numbers and then check your answers with the text. The first number then, 736,473,012. Okay?
Okay.
94,558,302. Okay? ¿Cómo se decía tomar medidas, Annie?
To take steps?
Good. The next number then, 411,074,448.
Yeah.
12,613,226. All right, got it?
I got it.
Good. 156,634,078. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
8,012,545. 10,250,724.
Yeah.
105,447,232.
Yeah.
55,617,013. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Good. 2,497,382. Okay, and the last two now, 25,084,901.
I got it.
Okay, and finally, 104,118,713. repaso. Okay, it's now time to review everything we've covered this week. I'm going to start by giving you the main component parts of sentences with the verb want, okay? But I'll give you the parts in Spanish, and I want you to translate them into a coherent English sentence. For example, yo querer, él firmar would be I want him to sign, okay?
Yeah.
Bien, ella querer, tú conducir.
She wants you to drive.
Good. Ellos querer, yo comer.
They want me to eat.
Good. Nosotros querer, él volar.
We want him to fly.
Good. Él querer, vosotros venir.
He wants you to come.
Ok, tú querer, yo marcharse.
You want me to leave.
Good. Vosotros querer, él decidir.
You want him to decide.
Good. Ella querer, nosotros ir.
She wants us to
Good.
go.
She wants us to go. Yo querer, ellos oír.
I want them to hear.
Nosotros querer, ella saber.
We want her to know.
Good. Ya es bastante español macarónico. Y volvemos al español normal. Si puedes traducir las siguientes frases, Annie, ¿ok? No quieren que hablemos de ello.
They don't want us to talk about it.
Good. ¿Cuántos quiere él que coman?
How many does he want them to eat?
Good. ¿Qué quieren que hagamos?
What do they want us to do?
Excellent. Él quería que ella tomase medidas.
He wanted her to take steps.
Good. ¿A qué hora quiere ella que llegue él?
What time does she want him to arrive?
Great. Fracciones y porcentajes. Ok, Annie.
7/8 es lo mismo que 87,5%.
7/8 is the same as 87.5%.
2/3 es lo mismo que 66,7%.
2/3 is the same as 66.7%.
4/5 es lo mismo que 80%.
4/5 is the same as 80%.
2/9 es lo mismo que 22,2%.
2/9 is the same as 22.2%.
5/8 es lo mismo que 62,5%.
5/8 is the same as 62.5%. Vocabulario. Ok, tenemos que tomar medidas para prevenir estos malentendidos.
We have to take steps to prevent these misunderstandings.
Good. ¿Quién es el responsable de marketing en esta empresa?
Who's in charge of marketing in this company?
Who's in charge of marketing in this company? Good. He oído que fumar es perjudicial para la salud.
I've heard that smoking is harmful to your health.
Good. I've heard that smoking is harmful to your health. Dame unas plumas y volaré como un pájaro.
Give me some feathers and
Feathers.
feathers.
Ok.
Give me some feathers and I'll fly like a bird.
Good. Firmaré el contrato, pero no quiero que me conviertan en cabeza de turco si hago falla.
I'll sign the contract, but I don't want to be made into a scapegoat if something goes wrong.
However, and nevertheless.
Mi gato es muy listo, sin embargo, no puede hablar inglés.
My cat is very clever. However, it can't speak English.
Mi gato no habla inglés, no obstante, puede coger ratones.
My cat can't speak English. Nevertheless, it can catch mice.
La reunión era muy larga. No obstante, cubrimos muchos puntos importantes.
The meeting was very long. Nevertheless, we covered a lot of important points.
El ladrón no robó mis vestidos. Sin embargo, robó todos mis zapatos.
The thief didn't steal my dresses. However, he stole all my shoes.
El jefe está contento con tu trabajo. Sin embargo, tiene que despedirte.
The boss is pleased with your work. However, he has to fire you. That's a nice optimistic note to end on. Grand finale. Okay, this is your favorite moment when we mix everything together and go as fast as we possibly can. Okay, querrán que yo se lo diga a ella.
They want me to tell her.
Good. 1/3 es lo mismo que 33,3%.
1/3 is the same as 33.3%.
Good. Estirarse, en gerundio en inglés, estirarse te da más flexibilidad.
Stretching gives you more flexibility.
Good. Me gustas. Sin embargo, tienes que cambiar.
I like you. However, you have to change.
¿Por qué quieres que yo lo firme?
Why do you want me to sign it?
4/5 es lo mismo que el 80%.
4/5 is the same as 80%.
Good. No quiero que me vean.
I don't want them to see me.
¿Qué medidas has tomado?
What steps have you taken?
Good. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Pluma?
Feather.
Feather. Muy bien. No creo que consigas el trabajo. No obstante, la entrevista será una buena experiencia.
I don't think you'll get the job. Nevertheless, the interview will be a good experience.
Good. 1/8 es lo mismo que el 12,5%.
1/8 is the same as 12.5%.
Excellent. Él quiere que todo el mundo asista.
He wants everyone to attend.
Todo el mundo quiere que pare de llover.
Everybody wants it to stop raining.
Deberías comer más. Eres ligero como una pluma.
You should eat more. You are as light as a feather.
Feather. Ok, mis padres vienen para Navidad. Un año sí y otro no.
My parents come for Christmas every other year.
3/4 es lo mismo que el 75%.
3/4 is the same as 75%.
Good, ganarás mucho dinero. Sin embargo, podrías convertirte en cabeza de turco si fracasa.
You will make a lot of money. However, you could become the scapegoat if it fails. Comprando el método Vaughan, cada semana mejorarás tu inglés. Sin embargo, si solo lo compras una semana sí y otra no, no podrás seguir el ritmo.
Buying the Vaughan method every week will improve your English. However, if you only buy it every other week, you won't be able to keep up. Thanks very much then, and see you next week. Keep studying.
Ya habrás dedicado más de una hora a absorber nuevos aprendizajes en inglés. Lo más normal ahora es pensar que ya sabes las estructuras presentadas en el libro. No te engañes. Si no dedicas un mínimo de 20 minutos al día entre hoy y el domingo que viene para consolidar tus conocimientos, acabas de desperdiciar un tiempo muy valioso de tu vida. El éxito para aprender un idioma depende de solo una cosa: el esfuerzo continuo del alumno.